did get it. I think it's still in Lanzarote. There's a jet here. Is there an easy jet this evening? Or is it going to go? Alrighty, good evening everybody. Welcome to Leeds, Bradford. We're back home. It's a little bit colder. So, we thought we'd have an hour or two up at Leeds this evening. We made a boo-boo, haven't we, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, I've high made the boo-boo. Yes, we've not unpacked properly from the trip to Lanzarote, and we've forgotten the little thing that holds the camera onto the tripod. So we've had to strap the camera onto the tripod using elastic bands and blue tack. So
we're not very professional.
We're not having a good one, are we? It's so we've made a do. It's holding in place. Tom's going to be very, very light-handed, and hopefully we can get through this one. Obviously it's about an hour's drive home, so that couldn't nip home and get it. So anyway, we're going to do our best. Hopefully the blue tack will hold out. So a very good evening to everybody in the chat. I see there's a few of you in there already. We are on runway 14 at the moment. And it's quite blustery. We just caught the KLM coming in there, and it was blowing around all over the place. And the named Storm Kathleen, that's expected tomorrow. I think this is the build up to it. So everybody that followed our streams down in Lanzarote, big thank you. Hope you enjoyed them. But it's nice to be back at Leeds. Hopefully going to be here tomorrow as well for the storm. Forecast was showing sunshine this evening. It's not really looking like it at the moment. There's some pretty black clouds up there. And not sure if Dino's still with us in the chat, but he's left us a £10 super chat already. So Dino, a massive thank you. It says it's for your chocolate fund, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Can't be bad. Cheers, Dino.
Thank you.
And Amy Man, Bob, he's hit the #1 like button. Thank you, Bob. Real Gamer, Jamie Pickles, Deborah Me, Sarah Jane, Ollie Clark, hello to you all. Sam's Planes and Trains, hello Sam. Rob Kershaw, Alan Hargreaves, Jane Clark, Robert Wood, Anthony Gray, Martin Naylor, Brian Pounder, Mush, Finlay, Aldred, Farjon, Joe Jaffer, Donald Kelly, Karen Hay, blimey, hello everyone. Had to come up for breath then. Midnight Star, hello Sarah. And Chris Smith, I think that's all of you in the chat so far. Good evening everybody, welcome to the weekend. Mr. Pingu's there as well, hello David, nice to see you again buddy, hope you're doing okay. And David, I've been getting all your emails and reading them, all the information, it's fabulous, thank you. Okay, here we go. I think this is a Jet 2 coming in sideways. That was Jet 2 from Tenerife South. Now Tom, number one tracked worldwide on flight radar is just north of the field at the moment, is an A400. I am looking. We've got a bit of blue up there. If I see it, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Directly north of the field at the moment, it's RAF A400, tracked by nearly 1,000 people. Track number one worldwide. Let's see how high he is. He's at 21,000 feet. So we'll keep his eyes open. Nice to see Mr. Pingo in the chat. We've missed you, David. Nice to see you again, buddy. Adam Thompson. Hello, Adam. Norman Shaw. Good evening to you. Susan. Hello, Susan. And Marjolein. Hello, Marjolein. I can hear that aircraft, Tom. John Taylor, good evening, John. Jill Rogers, hello, Jill. I think that A400 is going to stay behind the clouds, I'm afraid. That's a shame. Maruda in Harrogate, hello to you. Oh, I just caught a glimpse of that A400 through a little gap in the cloud. It's gone behind the clouds again. We won't see it. Oh, that's a shame. So, like I said, if you've just joined us, we've had a little bit of a bodge tonight. We've had to stick the camera onto the tripod using sellotape and blue tack and elastic bands because we've forgotten on one of our little pieces of equipment. So we're going to try as best. If the camera ends up on the floor and you hear me scream, you know what's happened. Whoa, big gust of wind. I'll take that off there. See you later. Which one? Oh, that's unlucky. One of the Aer Linguses tonight is cancelled. That's a shame. Never mind. And yeah, just reading in the chat there, we have had a few issues this week with Jet 2 and the flaps. Patryk's with us as well. Hello, Patryk. Malcolm Albell, hello, down in Pudsey. Karen, no, my feet are freezing again. But a week of warm feet. What we zoomed in on, Tom, what we're looking at.
terminal.
You might be able to see the windsock over there. It's really blowing around. It's a lot windier than I was expecting, actually. Andy Parkin says, hope we enjoyed the change of scenery. Yeah, and temperature. It was very nice, thank you. Chris Smith, that sounds like a good plan. A carvery and then some spotting. Perfect. Dogwood 67, very good evening. And also for anybody that thinks local, thinking of coming up to the field, there is what looks like a Falcon 900 or a Falcon 7X. It's one of the tri-jets. It's parked on Multi-Flight East, and it's in a good place for a photograph as well from the crash gate. I'm not sure of the reg, we haven't been up yet. Sarah says it's raining in Scarbados. That's Scarborough to you and me. There's a big black cloud behind us. You've got time, have you?
I would have done if I didn't check you in.
Sorry. Right then, let's have a look at flight radar. I think we do have a Bizjet coming this way as well. Ooh, the sunshine's coming out. That's nice. Checkers out on the runway. I think I put the checker emoji back in, by the way, guys. I think.
Did you get rid of?
I'm not sure. I remember putting it back in last night. Looks like we're fairly quiet on arrivals for a while. Can't see anything.
It's only 15 minutes.
We have a Ryanair from Poznan due at 6:45. Yep, we've got a Ryanair over the east coast and an Aer Lingus over the west coast. We've also got a Bizjet down to the south coming in from Faro. And Mark Winterbourne, very good evening. And Colin Dutton and Dean Winspear, good evening to you both. Martin says, Checker just found a fiver on the runway. It's mine, bring it back. Tom's found an overflight. That's EasyJet from Stansted to Edinburgh, an A320neo that's just making its way past. Yeah, Mark's right there. There'll be a Yorkshire chap. Could even be a 20p. So we have a Storm Kathleen due this weekend. Windy weather expected tomorrow, windy weather expected on Sunday. I think me and Tom are planning on coming to Leeds tomorrow, probably early in the afternoon. And looks like there is quite a few more planes than there has been at the moment with the summer schedule starting. So hopefully we'll get a bit of interesting action tomorrow. And then all being well, should be down at Manchester on Sunday afternoon. It's forecasting to be very windy and also very warm. So?
They usually do.
Well, sometimes some of the others, but don't they? But not very often. So, next arrival is just over Lincoln at the moment. He's got about 15 minutes to run. And it will be a Max as well, coming in from Poznan. And we flew back on a Max coming back from Lanzarote. It was a very nice flight actually. Had a few bits of turbulence, didn't we, Tom? But not much.
A bit, yeah.
But yeah, it was the first flight we've had on a Max. I was quite impressed. Yep, you got told off on the plane by the air hostess, didn't you, Tom? For
filming.
Filming on the plane. She wasn't happy. Didn't stop. No, it didn't stop you, did it? We had to do it a bit more stealthily. Patryk's saying there's 2 based Maxes here at Leeds now for the summer season. And for anybody that's into flight simming, the sound of the Max engines are exactly like it is on the flight sim. I was quite taken aback by that. Yeah. Are we going to get away with a dry stream, Tom?
I hope so.
Fingers crossed. The cloud does look to be dispersing slowly. Kev Weaver's in the chat. Good evening, Kev. And the falcon I was telling you about a few minutes ago, we can just see its tail sticking out. You might just be able to get a cheeky peek of that, Tom, hidden behind them trees over there. Although the camera might want to focus on the trees, but I'm not sure if anybody, any of the local lads know what the reg of that one is. And Mush has joined the membership. Mush, cheers buddy, welcome on board. Top Cat, good evening to you. Anthony says, is that why we was delayed and got out at 9? No, she just wagged her finger at him, Anthony. Don't do it again. So, Checker's still out looking for fibres. And Dave Billington, very good evening. He says, did you enjoy your holiday? The streams were great. Yes, it was fantastic, thank you. It was nice to get some sunshine actually. And in fact, the one or two of the streams, it were a bit too warm, wasn't it, Tom? It was a bit. Yeah. Although the wind sort of made it feel a bit cooler than it was, which was nice. But yeah, we saw some nice planes too. A few stripy condors, which were nice to see. But yeah, excellent. Had some nice meals out as well, which was nice. And had a few dips in the sea. The sea was a bit on the nippy side. James Taylor, good evening. And Richard Joy, good evening, Richard. Says nothing beats a lovely tea time stream. We just need some more planes now, don't we? I think next arrival is going to be the Ryanair in about 5-10 minutes. Pete Leeds, good evening, Pete. Yes, there's been a louder in this morning. Luive with the don't like stripy condors, boo. I love them stripy condors. And Malcolm, no, I didn't notice that actually, but we were sat down on row 7, so we was nowhere near the back. And yeah, Philip Douglas, thank you, yes we did, it was lovely. Was just restricted to that one location though, wasn't we, Tom, due to the height of the fence around the rest of the field?
Pretty much, yeah.
And Christopher Haley, good evening. And talking of Lanzarote, Alfie T's in the chat. Hello, Alfie. And Rod Gill as well. Hello, Rod, down in Manchester. How are you doing, buddy? Chris B, hello to you. Kenji, hello. Yeah, Alfie, wish we were back down there. I'm missing the temperature already. And the good news is for us, KLM's delayed this evening. It was late coming in, so we should get to see that take off in around about 20 minutes, half an hour. How high is it? It's got
got to be it.
What? The Western Flight, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Shame. Lou Ives says, has anybody been to Reyes in Spain, planning a trip there this year? Not personally, no. Dino's with us in the chat. Dino, thank you for your tenner earlier on for Tom's Chocolate Fund. It's very kind.
Thank you, Dino.
Hope you're doing well. How did your meal in the Shard go? Pinnacle, good evening to you. And David, take care. See you later. Well, they said it was going to be mild. It feels a bit chilly to me. Mind that thing behind you. Yeah, Dino says he had a nice meal, and Tom, you have tennis for emergency use only.
Okay.
You have chocolate emergencies every day. He had one yesterday because I kept eating it all.
Tried to hide it. It didn't work.
No, I have to try harder than that. And Amimam Travels says he's got some serious birthday drinking to do. Bob, is it your birthday? And Paul Jones says, are we at Manchester tomorrow? No, we are coming here tomorrow. And Manchester on Sunday. That's the plan. But we thought we'd just sneak a cheeky hour in up at Leeds this evening. What? It's in. Dwayne Curley, good evening, Dwayne. Right, next arrival's just abeam the field at the moment. He's coming downwind for runway 14. Have you seen it? Wow, Tom, you've got good eyes.
There we go.
I'd seen that on flight radar, but I can just about make it out with the naked eye. Wow. So this is the Max inbound from Poznan. So he'll come downwind and probably go out to about 7 or 8 miles back, and then swing in for onto the ILS for 14. In a second, you might get. There's another aircraft behind him there, look. Trailing up high. That aircraft that we could see in the distance there, that was a British Airways A350 1000, Heathrow to Vancouver. John Hume. Good evening, John. And Farang Travels as well, hello there. Linda's in the chat as well, hello Linda. A lot of familiar names in the chat tonight. Very nice to see you all. Lynn Kasatkin as well, hello Lynn. So like I say, up here tomorrow around about, what we're going to be, Tom, 1 o'clock-ish maybe? Something like that. And
2 o'clock-ish.
yeah, between 1 and 2. And hopefully we're going to get some interesting arrivals. I think wind gusts tomorrow forecast to be in the 40-mile-an-hour plus range. I think over on the west coast as well, I think wind's expected to be up around 60-70 miles an hour, or gusting to that. Philip Douglas says, I'm a Yorkshire lad. I certainly am, born and bred. David Hill, evening David. Marjolein says, are we going to Manchester on Sunday? Yes, all being well, Sunday afternoon stream. Ken G says, does it ever rain? It's rain in the UK. That should be, does it ever stop raining in the UK? I think we're just between showers at the moment. No, we're not. We're between storms. Mike Blunt, very good evening to you. Who's been a member for 5 months? Mike, thank you for your support. Yeah, Pinnacle also saying going to be very windy tomorrow. I just hope it's going to be dry. And Linda says, live near Leeds, Bradford. Or Manchester, sorry. We live about 15 miles west of Leeds. But it's just, yeah, it's awkward to get to. It's taken us just short of an hour to get from, get 15 miles to Leeds through the traffic. And it doesn't take much more than that on a good day to get down to Manchester, which is quite bizarre. And, Dino, been a member for 2 months. Dino, thank you. Dale Shelton, good evening. And Mush has put his 6-month business class sticker there. Much appreciated, buddy. Yeah, as I was saying, the roads between our house and Leeds Bradford are absolutely... It's all country lanes, it's you can't get any speed up, it takes forever. Excuse me. Sarah Louise, hello to you. So Ryanair's just making his way onto finals in the distance. And everybody that's hit the like button this evening as well, thank you very much. We've passed 100 likes, much appreciated, guys. Alright, next arrival is on finals now. So there's a strong wind coming from, as we're looking at it, from left to right. It's coming, the wind's coming from the south. I could say the KLM that landed earlier seemed to struggle. The Jet 2 didn't seem to struggle too bad. Let's see how this one does. So this is a Ryanair Max coming in from Poznan. Papa Kilo, Paul is with us in the chat. Evening, Paul. Yeah, Sam's Planes and Trains saying temperature up to nearly 20 degrees in some parts tomorrow, which is yeah, very strange for a stormy day. Linda says, yeah, we've got quite a faff to keep us all entertained, but it's much appreciated. Thank you, Linda. And yeah, we do a lot of driving, don't we, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. He's wobbling a bit. It's coming in almost sideways. That's it. It's a total crosswind at the moment. And the plane spotter. Hello to you. Ooh, bit of a wobble right at the end, but that's not a bad landing. And Andrew, good evening. Axis Productions, hello to you. And Axis Productions, I was looking at some of your photos online the other day. Very good, mate. Very impressed. And Stuart Lawson, hello Stuart. So next arrival is about 10 minutes out. Will be Aer Lingus from Dublin and ATR 72. That might be a bit more of an interesting arrival with it being a bit lighter in this wind. And Sandy B, hello there. Well, it's a bit quieter than Lanzarote, isn't it, Tom?
Yep.
There'll be no stripy condors. Can't be too long until the KLM pushes back, actually. Les Forrester, hello Les. Dave Passmore, evening Dave. That'd be a good name for a driving instructor, Dave Passmore. Passmore. In fact, I've seen a Passmore driving instructor, I'm sure I have. Dino sends when's the next one? It's about 10 minutes out. It'll be Aer Lingus from Dublin. Robert says we need a couple of binters. We've got the next best thing we've got on Aer Lingus ATR. Very similar, and it's green. Neil Spence. Good evening, Neil. And we noticed as we drove in as well the Pegasus, which is going to be for Jet 2. That's still parked down the eastern end. Oh, Dino, I get you. Says the next overseas. What do you reckon, Tom? Are we going to try Amsterdam at some stage?
That'd be good.
That would be good. Maybe an overnight stay in Amsterdam. That could be the next one. But yeah, nothing in concrete yet. Jason Caddick. Hello, Jason. Yeah, it's a bit more chillier, definitely. It's just too hot. Jamie Pickles. Hello, Jamie. And Luive says, have we had any Airbus Jet 2s to Leeds? Yes, we have. We have had an A321neo of Jet 2. I think it's...
last week as well.
Yeah, I think there was an A321 in last week as well. Was it last week or the week before? I know we've had one lately, and we've also had a neo. But on a regular service, no. Blimey. Dino says a US stream. No plans of that at the moment.
It's expensive.
It would be, yeah, it cost a fortune. Be nice to get up on the TWA hotel in New York. Wow, that's I think that's a bit out of our league.
KLM pushing back.
Hey, this is KLM to Amsterdam, an Embraer one. Was it 175 or 195?
Is it 195?
Can't remember. Let's have a look on flight radar. It was a 190. Yeah, Dino says he hears that hotel is awesome. It does look... I've seen a few of the American streamers go there as well. It does look good. Oh, we're talking food in the chat again. Fish and chips. Papa Kilo's just had some fish and chips. Did call down at Murgatroyd's a few weeks ago, didn't we, Tom? Very nice.
Yeah.
You're warm enough. You look cold. Yeah, Karen says there is a driving school called Passmore. Yes, I thought I'd seen one around. I think I'll join in with the KLM emojis. Didn't get to use them in Lanzarote, did we? Do you need it? Already? Okay, we've got the Aer Lingus on quite a long final at the moment, still about 3 or 4 miles out. Dave says it's not him. You're missing a trick there, Dave. And Dino is leaving us. Dino, take care, have a lovely evening. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. Thank you for your donation earlier. See you later, buddy. Okay, here we go. So this is Aer Lingus from Dublin, ATR 72. Wind is coming from left to right. You see him crabbing into the wind. He's fair. Well, he's wobbling. It's quite a stiff crosswind. Oh, he was doing all right until he was about 2 feet off the ground, then bang. Bet they felt that one. Okay, here comes the KLM. Is he going to take it short or is he going to come down here? Oh, that's good news. He's coming down to the end. Sometimes do depart from a beam that intersection. Alan Calderbank, hello to you. It's very nice, thanks. And Tony Else, good evening, Tony. Steve Jones, hello, Steve. Your lad was feeding us some duff information this morning, Steve. Ask him about the PC-12. Well, I'll give him a wave. Let's see if we can get a wave off him. Hey, there we go. Excellent stuff. Yeah, Marjolein with the waving hand emojis. That was nice of them, wasn't it? Friendly bunch. He's climbing out quickly. And Keith Walker. Good evening, Keith. And John English. Hello, John. Right, next arrival is just over Sheffield at the moment, and is a very nice PC24 in a very, very nice jazzy colour scheme. German registered, coming in from Faro. Delta Charlie Mike Sierra Lima will be the reg. He's about just over 10 minutes out. Oh, don't know. Sorry, Tom. Giving Tom a wire and it's the wrong one. There you go, buddy.
What you like?
And Sue Cruz, hello to you. Stuart saying, yeah, I like the light evenings. This is much better, isn't it? I think sunset's about 8 o'clock now, which is fantastic stuff. Farang says, what time's the Emirates due? Oh, if only. And Phil Goddard, hello to you. Actually, the weather is improving as the evening's wearing on. The wind is dying down a little bit. The clouds are disappearing as well, which is good news. So next inbound is Platoon Aviation, PC24. And Sue and Frank Whittle, good evening. Any departures this evening, Tom? Very quiet on departures.
There's a Ryanair due out in 10 minutes.
Ah. We do have another inbound as well behind the PC24. In fact, he's right behind it. It's Jet 2 coming in from Arrecife, Lanzarote. Scanning flight radar, looking for this evening's whiz flight, but I can't find it. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be one. And Axis Productions says he's posted some more pics on the Facebook page. Excellent stuff. We'll have a look at that later on this evening. Let's have a look on the arrivals board. I'm sure it said they were a whiz.
I don't think so.
I'm sure it did. Well, it did earlier, they've removed it. That's a bit annoying.
Sure it wasn't for tomorrow.
Nope. Yeah, that's a shame. There was definitely a whiz there showing on the arrivals board earlier today. I've just had a look now and it's gone, so no whiz. There is, however, 3 Jet 2 arrivals, one from Lanzarote, one from Dalaman and one from Paphos, all before it gets dark. PC24's just turning base leg. Life should be more fair, hello there. Again. Yes, you can see it now. And Can see the PC24. It's a long, long way back at the moment, probably about 5 or 6 miles back. They've even put the runway lights on for this one. And Roy Orlemans, good evening Roy. And who's popping in briefly, he says, to leave a like and support. Thank you Roy. Hope you're okay, buddy. Philip Whitehead, good evening. Just about make out the PC24 sneaking in over the tree. Still a few miles out. Just coming over Otley Shevin at the moment. So check out the colour scheme on this one when it gets a bit closer. It's very jazzy. Get to use that emoji enough at Leeds. I got to sneak it in while you can. Certainly crabbing into the wind. Down with a bump. Oh, very nice little jet. Michael Crowther, good evening to you. Ken Bartles, good evening Ken. So next arrival, not far behind, will be Jet 2 from Arrecife. Let me see, where's that post into there? Let's see. So this Bizjet that's just landed, it according to flight radar, it's departing at 7:45 down to Luton. He'll that's taxiway Lima is on there. He'll go into Multi-Flight East to join that big Falcon. Right, Tom, we have next arrival right behind us.
Oh yeah.
So this is Jet 2 in the red and silver colours. And this must have had a very strong tailwind coming up from Lanzarote. It's made it in just over 3.5 hours. That is very quick. A bit of a wobbly one. Kicked up a bit of smoke. And Lewis Clegg and Son Charlie, hello there. Hope you're both doing well. Stewie B, good evening to you. And Robert Wood's been a member for a month. He says, fantastic and we'll renew. Robert, thank you. Gary Owen, good evening. Blick Fang, good evening, Blick. So the bad news is the next two arrivals are about half an hour away. Both over the North Sea at the moment. About halfway across the North Sea actually. I think we should have might have some departures before then. Do we have a Ryanair to come out and an Aer Lingus to come out as well? And David Petts, good evening, who's got some rain down in Pembrokeshire. Dry here at the moment. Why is that Ryanair stop? Ryanair Jet 2 stop there, Tom. What's he waiting for?
Don't know.
And Lewis says his other son Harvey is also into aviation and there was down in Lanzarote last week as well. We were there at the same time. And oh wow, Susan has gifted 10 Blue Sky memberships. Susan, thank you very much. That's very, very kind. And oh, that's fantastic to see some of the mods getting memberships there as well. Susan, can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. And them memberships have been given out already. Guys, if you get one of them, come into the chat. Give Susan a big thanks. That's very kind of her. Patryk says that Jet 2 is waiting for a stand. And Lady Spotter, good evening to you, welcome along. Glad you like the Lanzarote streams. Welcome to Leeds. It's a bit quieter up here at Leeds than it was down in Lanzarote, I must admit. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit busier than this, but it is what it is. Excuse me. Not sure which stand is waiting for, actually. Seems a bit strange. There's lots of available stands at the moment. Yeah, Lady Spotter, I'll second that. Sometimes it's just good to sit back and relax. And just looking on flight radar as well, the first next Jet 2, should I say, is from Dalaman in Turkey. And he is just under half an hour out. And there's a second Jet 2 right behind him. Yeah, Linda, it's It's got back up from Lanzarote in about 3.5 hours there, which is really, really quick. And now, yeah, they just sat there waiting. It must be very frustrating. How long did it take us the other day, Tom? It was pretty quick. The pilot said he had quite a good tailwind. Was it about 3:40?
Can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was about 3 hours 40 we got back to Manchester, and it was. We actually landed on runway 2 as well, on 23 left. It was in the night. I'm presuming there was some work in progress on 23 right. So that was a bit different. And the taxi back to the terminal was really, really fast. It really got us there quickly, did the Ryanair crew. Tinkering. Excuse me. And Susan's leaving us. Susan, thank you very much. Take care. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Karen says the streams are always relaxing, Nick and Tom. Karen, thank you. Tom, we need to do a little plane dance.
Oh,
there's nothing coming. Okay, we do have a bit of action. We've got Ryanair pushing back off stand. And that must be the stand that the Jet 2 is waiting for, because Jet 2 is on the move as well now, look. Maybe they just wanted the air bridge. Michael Forbes, hello Michael. There's no OTTs going past. Right. And Christopher says, are there any other spotters here? No. It's very, very quiet indeed. Well, there's a few people in the lay-by. Mush says we've hit 200 likes for this evening's stream. Guys, thank you. So, this Ryanair is outbound to Girona in Spain. It's a 738 MAX. We did notice on the MAX the other day, everything inside the aircraft, there is no mention of the word MAX. Everywhere you look, on everything, it's a 738-200. There is no, the word max is not to be found.
Where's that?
I'm presuming that's to do with the early issues they had. Cold, Tom.
It is a bit cold.
It is a bit. So hopefully we're going to get to see this German PC-24 take off as well before it's dark. I think we've got a good half an hour of light left yet. Chris saying do both the air bridges at Leeds work? I think there's only one in operation. I think. The last I heard there was just one. Well, that was quite a while ago, unless things have changed. And I'm going to say a big hello to Millie and Hudson as well. Hello to you both. And Mr. Anonymous, hello there. Yeah, Sam's Planes and Trains saying only one in operation, I think. Not sure why. And Adrian offered peace. Ado, hello to you, welcome. So this Max should be ready to taxi any second. There it goes, look, perfect. And also that was interesting down at Lanzarote. We flew Ryanair and we actually used an air bridge coming home, didn't we, Tom?
Yeah, we did.
It's unusual for Ryanair.
That one got off then.
No, used the stairs when we got back to Manchester. So this, as we said, is out to Girona in Spain, which is only a 1,371 kilometre flight. So he should taxi around the loop. Here he goes. And we'll try and give him a big wave when he comes round the other side. Don't think we got one, did we, that time? Okay, here we go. Very nice. So the next inbound's not too far away now. Next inbound is Jet 2, just over Lincoln at the moment. We should have the Aer Lingus pushing back fairly soon as well. Yeah, Axis Productions, come up and be my guest. Bring your saw, bring your loppers. They are becoming a bit of a pain, aren't they, these trees? I think they're only going to get worse as well. And Christopher Ailey says going out to Bodrum in a month's time on the Sunday the 5th with Jet 2. Hope you have a nice time. Mush, you take care. And Mark Cowper, good evening, Mark. Yeah, I think this is the calm before the storm, although it's when we started the stream it was really quite a strong wind. It has died off now. It's not totally calm, the windsock's still got a bit of a flap on. But yeah, I think tomorrow and Sunday is looking very, very wild. And Aircraft Videos Northern Ireland in Belfast, hello to you, welcome along. Was subscribed, so thank you. hopefully it's going to be a bit busier than this tomorrow as well. It does look, looking on the arrivals board, it does look to be considerably busier through the afternoon, which is good news for us. Callum, good evening to you. And the good news is the German PC-12 is now showing on flight radar, so that is going to be coming out fairly soon. So it looks like we will get to see that take off in the daylight. That's good news. And Ado says, are you due Storm Kathleen over there? Yes, we are. I think forecast tomorrow afternoon's gusting well into the 40s, 40-mile-an-hour zones. So we're gonna come up and try and do a stream through the afternoon. And Milo, the German Shepherd puppy. Woof woof to you. And Loive, have I left a bit in the description there? Thank you for letting us know. I use the same one from Lanzarote and I've not taken a bit out by the looks of that. Loive, thank you. I'll sort that out. Didn't see that earlier. Lee Knight, good evening Lee. Right, next inbound is over Doncaster now. He is descending through 16,000 feet. And this Jet 2 behind that is from Paphos. He's also in the descent. He's coming down through 27,000 feet, so they're both on the descent. And we've got a red Jet 2 and then a blue Jet 2. Also have Aer Lingus about to push back. He's just turned his beacon on. So it looks like we're going to have 2 departures, then 2 arrivals, and then I think it's. I think we're going to be losing the light. Aer Lingus is pushing back. And Lady Spotter says, who does the big red tail belong to just by the tower? That will be a Jet 2. Can see two tails over there as well. So, yep, they're Jet 2s. Yeah, Martin's saying them snowplows that we can see over there have been pretty redundant over the last couple of years. Yeah, we've not had a great deal of snow, have we? I do drive the gritter. That is my daytime job, and I have only had the plough on once this winter. Can you believe that? Sam's Planes and Trains says Aer Lingus is powering back. Don't think they do that here. It's pretty cool to see the Binters powering back down in Lanzarote. It was a straight back and then taxi straight away. Saved a lot of time. Yeah, it would. Yeah, if that was the Binter crew, they'd be halfway back to Dublin by now. Now, there's a pretty good chance this might not backtrack. This could take its departure from the intersection. Is he going to backtrack? Come on, Aer Lingus. Come down and see us. Hey! He heard me. Can see the Jet 2 coming round the northern side of the airfield at the moment as well. Descending downwind. Right, so this is Aer Lingus to Dublin and ATR 72. 308 kilometres back to Dublin. That's another tree that gets in the way, isn't it, Tom?
You're always getting trees in the way.
Yep. And Joanne Ingham, good evening to you. Okay, here we go. Speedbird 9, hello to you. No comment. Carol Smith, good evening, Carol. And Harley, Dave and Son, hello to you.
Bizjet.
Ah, excellent stuff. We've got the Bizjet coming out. So this is the German PC-24. I believe this is going down to Luton. Yeah, Harley's saying the trees belong to the Leeds City Council, not the airport. Okay, is he going to use the loop or is he going to spin it round on the runway? Looks like he's going to turn this on the runway. So check the colour scheme out on this one, guys, it's really jazzy. That's my eyes again, he's going round the loop. Yeah, second inbound Jet 2 is just passing abeam the field as well. He's also passing to the north. Number 1 is now on finals, a few miles back. This Bizjet should have time to get out in front of him if he's ready. Well, it looks like he's going to wait for the arrival of the Jet 2. Jet 2 is about 3 miles out at the moment. See, Speedbird 9's got no sound, so I'll say hi in the chat. Says you've got a cracking shot going on, Tom. So he's starting to lose the light a bit now, but always nice to catch a Bizjet. Okay, we'll spin it round for the Jet 2, which is on about a 2 mile final at the moment. Get the settings right. So this is Jet 2 from Dalaman. For ages, then we've got 2 at once. Typical. We really do need the tree fairies to come in the middle of the night, don't we? I'm just saying we could move to the left a little bit, but we'll never win. They don't park in exactly the same place every time, do they? So he's sat waiting for the Jet 2 to clear the runway. Looks like he must have landed quite long. He's having to do a little backtrack. Is it going to be... Is it manual settings time? Okay, Jet 2 has cleared. Bizjet should be cleared to go now. Here we go. Climbing out like a missile. Pretty cool. Okay, who wants one more? We have Jet 2 coming in from Paphos. He's about 3 miles out at the moment. Okay, so this is Jet 2 from Paphos in Cyprus, and this is in the blue and white livery this time. Yeah, Jet 2's Holidays livery. And according to flight radar, that's taken that aircraft over 5 hours to get back from Paphos, which is, that must have been a strong headwind. Right, so we are losing the light. We've probably got about 5 minutes of daylight left. And runway lights are on. So we'll call it a day for today. We will be back on, all being well, tomorrow, sometime around about between 1 and 2 o'clock. We'll schedule a stream later this evening for Storm Kathleen. So it could be an interesting one tomorrow. Fingers crossed the rain keeps away. So, big thanks to everybody for watching this evening. And everybody that's hit the like button, big thank you. Debbie's just popped into the chat as well, and Paddy Spain, hello to you both. And I am Amy, hello to you. So yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow. And we've had a couple of donations and a few new members tonight as well. And so welcome and thank you. So we'll nip off and get some tea. We've had no tea yet, have we, Tom?
Not yet.
And Noel J, Mark Jones in the chat, hello to you both. So hopefully guys, see you again tomorrow afternoon. So enjoy your evening guys, from me and Tom. We'll see you later on. Toodaloo.
Bye everyone.
Oh, I can't go without saying thank you to the mods. Blimey, that was close. Well, moderators, let's do apologise. Thank you very much. I was just tapping it into the chat there as well. How rude of me. Yeah, big thanks to the mods. There we go, look in the chat. Because without you guys, this doesn't happen. Okay, right. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Tom, there's a 747 going straight overhead. There. See it? UPS. See? Get it. That one goes a bit more that way. Ooh.